ॐ मायाकल्पितमातृतामुखमृषा द्वैतप्रपञ्चाश्रयः सत्यज्ञानसुखात्मकश्रुतिसुखोत्थाखण्डधीगोचरः मिथ्याबन्धविधूननेन परमा नन्दैकतानात्मकम् मोक्षं प्राप्त इव स्वयं विजयते विष्णुर्विकल्पोज्झितः शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अद्वैत सिद्धि पूर्व पक्षी अनुमानम अद्वैत श्रुति बोधितो अर्थो मिथ्या कल्पित शब्द प्रतिपादितत्वात् प्रतारक वाक्यार्थवत्. In that we saw there are upadhis, parokshatva, anityatva. And then in Mahabhashya there was Sannipat Paribhasha. So we saw some sutras. I'm going to share the screen so you can see. This was the Nyaya. Sannipata Lakshano Vidhiranimitam Tadvighatasya. All of you can see?
Yes, Swami.
Yes.
Okay. So the Shabda that was used was Shrata Shabda, Akaranta Napunsakling. In Bahuvachanam, how it will go? So Shrata, Jas is the Supratyaya, Prathama Bahuvachanam. Jas will become As. Chutu Sutra, you can see everything here. Chutu Sutra, so this Ja will get its Sanya, will remain As, Shrata As. Jas Shashoho Shrihi. This Adesha, the Sutra numbers are given here. So Shrata As will become Shri. Then so from Shri, Shakar will go, E will remain. Napunsakasya Jalachaha, because it is Napunsakling Shabda, this sutra will apply and you will get Num Agama. We have to remember what is the context. Context is Purvapakshi saying that if you use Pratyaksha Pramana and then Vedanta proves Advaitam. Pratyaksha Pramana you cannot do Badha because Pratyaksha Pramana is used for establishing Advaitam. Means first Pratyaksha, then you use Shabda Pramana. So Shabda Pramana has Pratyaksha as its Upajivya. So how can it do Nishedha? This was the main objection by Purvapakshi. So by using this Drishtanta, what is shown is that in such cases, Purvapakshi used this reason. सन्निपात लक्षणो विधि ही अनिमित्तम तद्विघातस्य निमित्तम न, अनिमित्तम मीन्स न निमित्तम भवति. सो शत नुम नपुंसकस्य चलचः नुम आगम will come, and then nakar will remain, shatan shabda will become, it is nanta nakara anto yasya, and it is sankhya-vachakam, nanta sankhya-vachaka shabda. And then sarvanama sthane cha sambuddhau shatan, takara will become dirgha, nakara and e, they are already, samhita is there, you just do shatani. This is the actual rupam. Now this page shows, if you don't do this num agama, then you will end up with a form which is ayogya rupam, not acceptable rupam, which is shata. If shatan is there and you use shnanta shat, so prakriya we had seen, but I had just gone through the sutras verbally, but now you have the picture. It is easy to capture. Shatan e shnanta shat. So then you have this ikara will have look, flu, look. So there lopa takes place, and then for such na lumatangasya. So then you have shatan num. Num will go sarvanama sthane cha sambuddhau nalopa pratipadikandasya, so nakaru lopa will also happen, and you will end up with shata. This pratyay lope pratyay lakshanam, that sutra that is given at the end, what it shows is, even if the pratyay lopa is there, it still has the lakshana of pratyay. So this is a very useful nyaya. So even if pratyay lopa is there, as long as it has pratyay lakshanam, pratyay karya can happen thereafter. Then you will end up with this rupa shata. So this is what we had seen. This is it. So in the Tika, all these were, so if the shi pratyaya, even if it is lupta shi pratyaya also can become nimitta for num agama, but it will not happen because na lumatangasya will do nishedha. So Siddhanti's point is going to be this, that pratyaksha, I will tell you in summary, now we are going to see in detail. Pratyaksha, when it is used by Shruti Pramana, you need only Shabda in the Pratyaksha Pramana, that you have to hear those words. You have to take that Dvaitam from the Jagat. You don't need Satya Dvaitam. You don't need Satya Shabda. Because three things were said: Swaswarupa, then
Yogyata,
Pramana.
Pramanya.
Swapramanyam and Swayogyata. These three things, they don't have to be Satya. As long as they are there. It is like somebody saying, I'm hungry, I want to eat something, give me a silver spoon. You see, if you want to eat something, you can eat with hand or you can eat with any spoon, plastic spoon. You don't need silver spoon. In the same way, you need pratyaksha, but pratyaksha can be mithya. You don't need satya pratyaksha. Vyavaharik satya pratyaksha is enough to produce knowledge. Paramarthik satya pratyaksha is not required, is not there also. So now you see on page number 406, evam sthite, this is line number 5. I am assuming that is where we are starting from. Line
Yes,
number.
Swamiji. Evam sthite.
Evam sthite यद अमिथ्या भूतत्वेन यदि यदा यदि यदि अमिथ्या भूतत्वेन प्रत्यक्षादेर निमित्तता स्यात् तदा प्रत्ययस्य अलुप्तत्वेन निमित्ततायाम इव भवेत् एतद् न्याय अवतारः. एतद् न्याय मीन्स दिस सन्निपात लक्षण न्याय. इफ अमिथ्या भूतत्वेन प्रत्यक्षादेर निमित्तता स्यात्, प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण would become nimitta only if it was mithya. If that was the condition, then this sannipata paribhasha, like, so pratyakshatader nimittata अमिथ्या भूतत्वेन यदि स्यात् तदा प्रत्ययस्य लुप्तत्वेन अलुप्तत्वेन, प्रत्यय अलोप means प्रत्यय लोपे अपि प्रत्यय लक्षणम. In this way, so न लुमतांगस्य would not come, and निमित्ततायाम इव भवेत् तन् न्यायावतार, that न्याय अवतार would come. But प्रत्यक्षादेस्तु स्वरूपेण एव निमित्तता. What is the difference between previous statement and this statement? Okay, I will tell you because it's difficult to grasp. In the previous statement, he said pratyakshader nimittata. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
In this statement also, he is saying pratyakshadehe nimittata. But in the current statement, second statement, he said pratyakshadehe swarupena eva nimittata. In the first one, he said pratyakshadehe amithya bhutatvena nimittata. If pratyakshadi had amithya bhutatvena nimittata, then Purva Pakshi, what you are saying is true. That we cannot do badha of pratyaksha using Vedanta. But pratyaksha dehe swarupena eva nimittata. Only it is required. Its satyatva is not required. Its amithyatva is not required. That is what is meant by swarupena means vyavaharik satya. Amithya means paramarthika satya. That is not needed. Paramarthika satya of pratyaksha is not required. स्वरूपेण एव निमित्तता स्वप्नादि अर्थस्य अपि अर्थक्रियाकारित्व दर्शनेन प्रागेव उपपादिता. And that much is already explained by giving the example of swapnadi artha, that whatever happens in swapna, it has artha kriya karitva. Means it will accomplish its job. You can accomplish some karyam through that. Those pratibhasik karakas also are able to accomplish some kriya. In the same way, pratyaksha, even though it is vyavaharik satya, it is capable of accomplishing its kriya. And that much is prageva upamadita. That kriya karitva earlier itself we have explained. So now there should not be any objection. And therefore, the Sannipata Lakshana Paribhasha would not apply here. Because that was the reason. Purva Pakshi said, this is the Paribhasha. Therefore, using that by which you stand, you cannot reject it. You cannot remove it. Otherwise, you will fall. If Advaita Shruti uses Pratyaksha to stand, it cannot eliminate Pratyaksha. So Siddhanti said, it is not using it Satyatvena, Paramarthikatvena. Now the question is, if Pratyakshadi, which is Aparamarthika, then how can it become Nimitta for Paramarthika Vishayaka Shruti? So that was already explained by using Swapna Devata Vakya. So we have seen that part. Further now. Ato yad badhyate tatvikatvam tanna upajivyatvam. Yaccha upajivyam arthakriya samarthya lakshana vyavaharika pramanyam taccha na badhyata. Iti kinkena sangatam. Yad badhyate तात्विकत्वम. तात्विकत्वम कस्य तात्विकत्वम बाध्यते? प्रत्यक्षस्य. प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण तात्विकत्वम बाध्यते और प्रत्यक्ष ज्ञानस्य, whatever is known through प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण, its तात्विकत्वम is बाध्यते. तात्विकत्व means पारमार्थिकत्व. That Paramarthikatvam is not Upajivya, is not what is used as a support for Upanishad to stand. Upanishad stands only by using Vyavaharikatva of Pratyaksha, not Paramarthikatva. So Vyavaharikatva of Pratyaksha we are not doing Badha. Because we don't have problem in accepting that Pratyaksha Pramana is Vyavaharika. Dvait is Vyavaharika. We don't deny. We say Dvaitam is not Paramarthikam. Like Swapna is Pratibhasikam. We don't deny. In the same way, this Jagat is Vyavaharikam. We don't deny. Yacha upajivyam arthakriya samarthya. This much part you leave first. Arthakriya samarthya lakshana. That much you leave. Yacha upajivyam vyavaharika pramanyam. Upajivyam. Upajivyam means?
Pratyaksha.
No, what is the meaning of upajivya?
Adhar.
To support the
Okay, support or Aadhar. So that which is used as a support, that pratyaksha which is used as a support. यच्च उपजीव्यम अर्थ क्रिया सामर्थ्य लक्षण व्यावहारिक प्रामाण्य. So what is upajivya is the vyavaharik pramanya, means what is used to take support. That aspect of pratyaksha pramana which is used as a support. What is used? That pratyaksha is vyavaharikam. Tacha na badhyate. That is not denied. And that upajivyam is artha kriya samarthya lakshana vyavaharika pramana. It has the ability for artha kriya samarthya lakshanam. So it can accomplish the work. That much ability it has. Artha kriya samarthya lakshana vyavaharika pramanyam tacha na badhyate. Iti kinkena sangatam. Kinkena sangatam means what is sangata with what? In other words, at the time of inquiry, when prapancha badha is done, the vyavaharika pramanya, which is of the nature of Brahma Jnana Itara Abadhya Vishayaka, that which is Brahma Jnana Itara Abadhya is vyavaharika. That aspect is not eliminated. So Sangati is there. There is no objection to this. Is it clear?
Yes, Swami.
Yes, Swami.
If it is not clear, I can clarify it little bit. So in Pratyaksha Praman, there are two aspects. One is Vyavaharikatva. One is superimposed Paramarthikatva. Superimposed means we think it is Pratyaksha, whatever it reports is absolutely real. And what it has, which is accepted by scriptures and Vedanta Darshana, is Vyavaharika Pramanya. So when Shruti comes, Shruti will do Badha of what is superimposed. Paramarthika aspect is superimposed in Vyavahara, in Pratyaksha. That is eliminated. Everything else is kept. Further, Taduktam Tikakridvihi Utpadaka Apratidvandvitvat iti. Now, this statement is there in your Hindi Tika, you see. On 406, sixth line from the bottom. Pramita vanapekshatve apyutpattau pratyakshapekshatvat tad virodhat anupatti lakshanam apramanyam iti chet. So Tikakar is Tikakar here means Vachaspati Mishra. Vachaspati Mishra has written Tika on all darshanas. So you see here, he is referred as Tikakar, not Anand Giriji. Bhamatikara has written this. Utpadaka apratidvandvitvat. So that is there at the end of this Vakya. What does this Vakya say? Further also there is things. So I will try to explain. So Purvapakshi said that Vedajanya Jnana-nishtha Pramatvam. Vedajanya Jnanam is Advaita Jnanam. That Jnanam will have Pramatvam. For that, Pratyaksha is required. Vedajanya Jnana will be Prama only if you accept Pratyaksha. Because without Pratyaksha, Jnanam is not possible, Padajnanam is not possible, Padartha Jnana, how will you have Sangati, etc. So, Shabda Jnanam cannot do its work without Pratyaksha Jnana. So, this Tikakar, Bhamatikar has said, Pramitau anapekshatve api. In the Pramiti. Pramiti means in the Pramanyam. Anapekshatve api utpattau pratyaksha apekshatvat. Veda Pramanyam does not need to have Paramarthika Pratyaksha to assist it. It only needs Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha apekshatvat. Pratyaksha apeksha is there for its utpatti. But Pramiti, for Pramiti means for Shabda Jnanam, Pratyaksha is not needed. Pratyaksha is needed in the sense Vyavaharik Pratyaksha is needed, that's all. So Vyavaharik Pramanya Pratyaksha is good enough. Like I said, you need spoon, you can use plastic spoon, that is good enough. It will do the job. You don't need silver spoon. Utpatto pratyaksha apekshatva. Tad virodhat anutpatti lakshanam apramanyam iti chet. And when there is virodha, virodha means if agama pramana would do nishedha of pratyakshagata vyavaharik pramanya. If agama pramana would do virodha of pratyakshagata vyavaharika pramanyam, then virodhat anutpatti lakshanam apramanyam iti chet. Then in that case, utpadaka iti chet na, utpadaka apratidvandvitvat. Utpadaka jnana is vyavaharik pratyaksha. Utpadaka of Shabda Prama. Shabda Prama Utpadaka is vyavaharik pratyaksha, which is not pratidvandvi of Shabda Prama. Pratidvandvi would be Paramarthikatva of pratyaksha. Means in our buddhi, whatever unnecessary reality we have given to pratyaksha or this samsara, dvaitam, that is what is to be removed. Let us say if I live in my kalpana, my imagination, that this is how things are. And based on that, I go on imagining things. So that is erroneous. That erroneous thing will be removed, will definitely go away one day, because there is no satyatvam in that. So Shastra, what it is doing is, it is removing the reality that I have given reality which is not there. Vyavaharikatvam is accepted by Shastra. Paramarthikatvam is negated. So Virodha is only with Paramarthikatvam of Pratyaksha. Utpadaka apratidvandvitva. Nahi agama jnanam samvyavaharikam pratyakshasya pramanyam upahanti. Agama jnanam samvyavaharikam pratyakshasya pramanyam na upahanti. Agama does not remove the vyavaharika aspect of the pratyaksha pramana. If that it would do, then yena karana abhavad na bhavet apitu tatvikam. But it removes only tatvikam of pratyaksha. Means pratyaksha is not paramarthika. And therefore, there is no virodha. Apitu tatvikam. Na cha tat tasya utpadakam. Na cha tat tasya utpadakam. Tat kim and tasya.
Tasya
Paramarthika Pratyaksha is that it is Utpadakam of Shabda Jnana.
So tat means you take tatvikam. It is which is paramarthikam, but it is closest, so it is easy to understand. Tat means tatvikam. Tatvikam means paramarthika pratyakshatvam is not shabda prama utpadakam. Apitu vyavaharikam eva. अतात्विक प्रमाण भावेभ्योपि सामव्यावहारिक प्रमाणेभ्यः तत्वज्ञान उत्पत्ति दर्शनात्. By the atatvika pramana also atatvika pramana bhavebhyo. How bhave became? Why not atatvika pramana bhavabhyo?
बहुवचने झल्येत.
What where is Jhalyat here? Sutra is correct. In Bahuvachanam, eight. So ekara comes. Bhavebhyo. Atatvika pramana bhavebhyo pi samvyavarika pramanebhyah tatvajnana utpatti darshana. From vyavaharik praman also tatvajnana utpatti can take place. Then there are two more sentences. I will same continuing in Bhamati, which is not there in your book. तथा च वर्णे ह्रस्व दीर्घत्वादयो अन्य धर्मापि समारोपितास तत्व प्रतिपत्ति हेतवः. Just like in Varna doesn't have hrasva, dirgha, etc. They are all aropita. Varna is only a, I, U, etc. Hrasva, dirgha, pluta, they are all aropita dharma. And they are all tattva pratipatti hetava. They all are used for jnanam. Nahi laukika nag iti va nag iti va padat kunjaram va tarum va pratipadyamana vanti bhranta. Naga shabda means elephant, kunjaram. Naga means tree. Those who know this shabda, naga means they know what it means. Naga, now you see, what is the difference between naga and naga? Only hrasva dirgha. Only Rasva Dirgha Bheda is there. So this Bheda is Adhyaropita. But still I know Naga means Kunjara. Naga means Taru. Even with Aropita Bheda, I still get clear knowledge. Or you say Rama, Rama. Rama means different. Rama means different. Both of them have some Rasva, some Dirgha. But nobody becomes Bhranta, even though Rasva Dirgha are superimposed only. So superimposed thing also can be used to convey meaning. That is what the topic was. Okay. Atayava, we will see in the following session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.